Steps like tides, I'm reaching for the edge of town. I am tracing the jagged lines of a map that leads nowhere. My boots click a heavy pulse against the sleeping concrete. The wind carries a scent of cold rain and burnt sugar. Everything is distilled into this singular hollow hour. I saw a window flickering with the ghost of a silver screen. A silhouette was dancing with the ghost that looked like me. We traded our gold for a pocket full of rusted nails and built a cathedral out of matches and ornaments. The clock on the wall has forgotten how to count the seconds. It only knows the way that the dust settling on the floor. The low frequency comes a prayer for the midnight wanderers. The strings are pulling tight across the chest of the dark. No one is coming to claim the keys we threw in the river. We are drifting on a tide of slow and lonely movements. The melody is a bruise that never quite fades to white. Just a long vibration shaking the foundation of the night. I met a man who said he sold the sun for a better view. He was shivering under a blanket made of yesterday's headlines. He asked me if the highway still tasted like kind of salt. I told him the road is just a string tied to a sinking anchor. We are all just tuning our instruments to a silent frequency, waiting for a chord that can finally hold its breath. The sky is a heavy velvet curtain waiting to drop. The air is thick with the things we almost dared to say. Every heartbeat is a drum, muffled by thick wool cold. The distance is closing in until there is no space to run. The light frequency hums a prayer for the midnight wanderers. The strings are pulling tight across the chest of the dark. No one ain't coming to claim the keys we threw in the river. We are drifting on a tide of slow and lonely movements. The melody is a bruise that never quite take to white. Just a long vibration shaking the foundations of the night. The asphalt holds the heat of a departed day, while shadows stretch across the vacant subway grate. I step into the tide of your silent purple gray, watching the city pulse at a heavy, steady rate. There is a secret frequency in the concrete skin, a low vibration pulling through the soles of my shoes. The heavy air is thick where the velvet dark begins, leaving behind a world that I am bound to lose. A distant siren bleeds into a softer tone. The street lamps flicker like a slow and steady breath. I find a sanctuary in being quite alone, avoiding every ghost that's bored and scared to death. The heavy narrow shutters slide down to the floor, and iron gates are locked against the restless wind. I do not look for any open glowing door, just looking for the place where the melodies descend. The deeper current takes the lead, moving at a subterranean speed. smoke is rising from the manhole in the street. A burst of steam that dances for a second then dies. I keep the cadence with the shuffle of my feet. Under the gaze of 1,000 electric eyes, the world is turning, but I am standing perfectly still inside a pocket of the night that feels like silk. Waiting for the void to give me back my fill. Drinking the darkness like it was a glass of milk. The deeper current takes the lead. More than that, a subterraneous feet. Gravity's just a stud of mine. Leading the jacket I just far behind. The deeper current takes the lead. More than that, a subterraneous feet. Gravity is just a stud of mine. Leaving the jacket I just far behind.
The asphalt holds the heat of afternoon. Beneath a violet veil of drifting smoke, a silent pulse begins to move the room, while headlights cut through thickening velvet fall. The pavement hums a low-frequency tone between the steel and glass with giant sleeve. I walk this maze of limestone on my own, with secrets that the cooling gutters keep. The traffic lights are blinking amber eyes across the polished chrome of parked sedans. A distant siren fades and softly dies, while logic slips right through my open hands. This city breathes in syncopated time. The heavy lungs are dragging through the dark, a slow descent that feels almost sublime. Before the morning leaves its jagged mark, no need for words to fill the vacant space. The hollow street is singing on its own. We find our tempo in this gray race, inside a world made out of skin and bone. A backseat warmth revolves around the square as dim lit windows frame a lonely soul. The scent of roasted coffee fills the air, while shadows play their predetermined role. Each doorway hides a different shade of blue, the kind of color only midnight knows. I track the lines of something old and new along the cracks where wild clover grows. The traffic lights are blinking amber eyes across the polished chrome of parked sedans. A distant siren fades and softly dies, while logic slips right through my open hand. Your city breathes in syncopated time. The heavy loads are dragging through the dark, a slow descent that feels yet more alive. Before the morning leaves its jagged mark, no need for words to fill the vacant space. The hollow street is singing on its own. We found our tempo in this gray race, inside a world made out of skin and bone. The iron gates are locked against the wind. The vibrations travel through the solid floor. A tapestry of notes is woven thin just outside the heavy revolving door. A steady groove is all we have to. When every street sign points the wrong way home, the night is buying what the day has sold. Beneath the vast and starlit smoky dome, this city breathes in syncopated time. And heavy locks are tracking through the dark, a slow descent that feels almost sublime. Before the morning leaves its jagged mark, no need for words to fill the vacant space. The hollow street is singing on its own.
快装起卑鄙的预想，在四万长椅的角角里游荡，黄铜管片突出微弱的火光，烧开了一地慵懒的月亮。之前划过木质的地板，捕捉那些快要融化的慵懒，电流在真空管里慢条斯理地转，把城市的喧嚣都隔绝在门台。我们不需要精心的对谈，只在观念的边缘反复试探，那些未曾开口的柔软，正随着地平的脉搏缓缓扩散。沉入这片无声的深海，让意识在温暖的波纹里摊开。不问明天是否会到来，即在此时此刻将灵魂掩埋。游戏交换着光火色的期待，所有的防备都已被取代。只剩下暗影中变得迟钝，空气里弥漫着某种诚恳，低音在街缀末梢留下余味，每个毛孔都渴望一种慰藉的眼神。我们不需要清醒的对看，只在光明的边缘反复试探，那些未曾开口的柔软，正随着地平的脉搏缓缓扩散。沉入这片无声的深海，让意识在温暖的波纹里摊开。不问明天是否会到来，只在此时此刻将灵魂掩埋。游戏交换着黄火色的期待，所有的防备都已被取代。沉入这片无声的深海，让意识在温暖的波纹里摊开。不问明天是否会到来，只在此时此刻将灵魂掩埋。游戏交换着光火色的期待，所有的防备都已被取代。
The pendulum swings in the charcoal shade, a velvet hum where the lights start to fade. Gold-plated keys on a vintage board, striking the weight of a resonant chord. Shadows are leaving from silk and smoke, words that were heavy and never quite spoke. The low end pulses a heartbeat slow, counting the miles in the city below. A sip of the midnight crystal glass, watching the ghosts of the hours pass. The foundation trembles on redwood tones, vibrations settling deep in the bones. The air is a current, a heavy scent, paying the price for the time we spend in the corner where silence begins to bloom, carving a shape out of hollowed room. Sink into the indigo tide, nowhere left with the vision to hide. Gravity pulls on the iron and dust, turning the silver to shadows and rust. Let the frequency carry the weight, walking the line at a steadying gait. Under the canopy deep and wide, lost in the longing, go side by side. Sink into the indigo tide, nowhere left with the vision to hide. Gravity pulls on the iron and dust, turning the silver to shadows and rust. Let the frequency carry the weight, walking the line at a steadying gait. Under the canopy deep and wide, lost in the longing, go side by side. Copper and gold on the inner eye, tracing the arc of a starless sky. The friction is gone from a spinning wheel, finding the truth in the way we feel. Horizon and let it spill, everything moving while standing still. Copper and gold on the inner eye, tracing the arc of a starless sky. The friction is gone from a spinning wheel, finding the truth in the way we feel. The the darkness, a crystalline clear. Hands on the ivory, cold and smooth. Searching for something the motion can soothe. The low frequency is a steady friend, leading the way to the ultimate end. Where the lounge is a cabin of beauty blue, and the only thing wrong is just keeping the cue. Sing into me in the go tide. Nowhere left for the vision too high. Gravity goes on the island, just turn to the silver, your shadow then rust. Let the frequency carry the weight. Walk in the mind at a steady gait. Under the canopy, teeth and wide. Law and alarming go side by side. Sing into me in the go tide. Nowhere left for the vision too high. Gravity goes on the island, just turn in the middle, but your shadows and rust. Let the frequency carry the weight. Walk in the mind at a steady gait. Under the canopy, deep and wide. Lost in the longing go side by side. The vision too high. Gravity pulls on me, I let dust. Turn in the surf with your shadows and rust. Static vibrations pulse beneath the surface of the night. We drift through a vacuum with the cold and dark at night. The frequency is shifting like a ghost inside the wire. A steady, heavy heart set to catch a cosmic fire. No map for the distance, just a humming in the bones. Searching for a signal in the forest of the stones. The gravity is pulling, but we are lighter than the dust. Moving with the current in a motion we can trust. The pressure in the silence starts to crystallize the air. Looking for the center of a world that isn't there. Take me to the deep, where the waves begin to fold. Tracing out a pattern in the purple and the gold. A heavy driving engine for the spirit in the void. Caught inside a circle that can never be destroyed. Falling through the velvet as the system starts to hum. Waiting for the moment that we finally become. Metal in the starlight, spinning on a tilted axis. Everything is fleeting, like a flame within the darkness. The kick is like a hammer striking on a silver bell. A secret in the circuit that we never have to tell. We are only echoes of a strike upon the string. Listen to the shadows as the heavy layers sing. Take me to the deep, where the waves begin to fall. Chasing out a pattern in the purple and the bold. The heavy driving engine for the spirit in the void. Caught inside a circle that can never be destroyed. Falling through the velvet as the system starts to hum. Waiting for the moment that we finally become. Take me to the deep, where the waves begin to fall. Chasing out a pattern in the purple and the gold. whispers carry through the cooling air. Our pattern forms beneath the weight we used to bear. The sequences are locking into perfect lines between the numbers where the soul itself refines. Electric currents racing fast across the skin. We're human endings, let the artificial in. The low vibration stabilizes every thought. A calm surrender to the lessons never taught. The atmosphere is heavy with a distant glow. As signals travel where the shadows used to go. No sudden movements break the surface of the sound. Within this frequency, the missing piece is found. System cycle repeating the grace, floating away in a digitized space. Data is streaming like rain on the glass, watching the centuries silently pass. Hold the connection and follow the light, burning so cool in the center of night. Everything shifts in a seamless design, merging the future along the divide. Initialize the sequence once again. Erasure of the struggle and the gain. A velvet wake is washing over mine, leaving the gravity of Earth behind. The code is breathing in a rhythmic pace, an endless mirror of a hidden face, seamlessly moving through the vast unknown. A phantom garden that the stars have sown, submerged in layers of a synthetic dream. The world is softer than it ever used to seem. The beat is measuring the ticking of the clock until the secrets of the universe unlock. No sharp edges cut against the flowing stream. We are the ghosts within the universal scheme, transmitting signals to a shore we cannot see, in the precision of a vast machinery. System cycle repeating the grace, floating away in a digitized space. Data streaming like rain on the glass, watching the centuries silently pass. Hold the connection and follow the light, burning through in the center of night. Everything shifts in a seamless design, merging the future along the divide. System cycle repeating the grace, floating away in a digitized space. Data scheming like rain on the glass, watching the centuries silently cast. Hold the connection and follow the light, burning so cool in the center of night. Everything shifts in a seamless design, merging the future along the divide. The velvet black expands before my sight. No gravity to hold the shifting weight. A pulse emerges from the distant light. The engine hums against the silent state. The constellations curve in marching lines. We drift beyond the reach of solar winds, where every atom gracefully aligns, and where the ancient narrative begins. Pressure of the void is soft and deep. Silence of this sacred place. Blinds half closed, blue screen glow on your face. Coffee gone cold, we press pause on the day. Slow breath in, you trace circles in my sleep. Outside is a din, here is just you and me. Stay in this soft glow at 4 a.m. Time moves quieter when you say my name. We don't need a plan, just stay. Let the world fade out, let the world wait. Stay in this soft glow, don't let go. Talking in a language only we know. We don't need a plan, just stay. Let the world fade out, let the world wait. Shoes by the door, you laugh, say you might just leave them there. Floor on the floor, heartbeats tangle like our hair. You say too much, I say never, not tonight. One small touch turns the shadows into light. Stay in this soft glow at 4 a.m. Time moves quieter when you say my name. We don't need a plan, just stay. Let the world fade out, let the world wait. Stay in this soft glow, don't let go. Talking in a language only we know. We don't need a plan, just stay. Let the world fade out, let the world wait. trees, a heavy velvet hum. My shadow stretches toward the intersection, walking where the cooling engines drum. The indigo is thick enough to swallow the movement of 1,000 restless feet. We glide through corridors of glass and metal, where every pulse is measured and discreet. The low vibrations pull the weight away, suspended in the amber and the gray. The silent tide is rising through the floor. We do not need the daylight anymore. The frequency is all we have to hold before the morning turns to silver cold. A sovereign chord is blooming in the corner, behind the tinted windows of a bar. The evening is a long and polished surface, reflecting every passing distant car. You drift across the lane like liquid motion, without a destination in your sight. The architecture leans into the stillness, a choreography of artificial light. The low vibrations pull the weight away, suspended in the amber and the gray. A silent tide is fighting through the floor. We do not need the daylight anymore. The frequency is all we have to hold before the morning turns to silver cold. The low vibrations pull the weight away, suspended in the amber and the gray. A silent tide is rising through the floor. We do not need the daylight anymore. The frequency is all we have to hold before the morning turns to silver cold. 微风掠过那道漫长的海岸线，指尖拨弄着透明的空气，灵魂在微热的波浪里沉溺，不需要语句，看中这片空白，身体随中音缓慢的摇摆，飞上那片没有边界的翠绿，在湿润的节奏里寻找汇聚，越吸染上一种轻盈的色调，所有纯种都被这海潮抹消。我们是星辰在大地上的投影，在温润的律动中重获清醒，飞向那片没有边界的翠绿，在湿润的节奏里寻找汇聚，越吸染上一种轻盈的色调，所有春梦都被这海潮抹消。我们是星辰在大地上的投影，在温润的律动中重获清醒，细碎的沙缕磨退着脚踝，失望在合成几个云端徘徊，看那墙壁吹散最后一抹忧郁，让感官沉浸在纯净不岛屿，脉搏契合着大地深处的跳动，在此刻交换一个无声的梦，光影在你鬓线交错编织，所有繁杂在此刻停止，心跳频率正逐渐一致，这瞬息变成永恒的极致，飞上那片没有边界的翠绿，在湿润的节奏里寻找汇聚，越吸染上一种轻盈的色调，所有沉重都被这海潮抹消。我们是星辰在大地上的投影，在温润的律动中重获清醒，飞向那片没有边界的翠绿，在湿润的夜色里寻找汇聚，越吸染上一种轻盈的色调，所有